Hello and welcome back to Paul's Beer Reviews, and we are back with part 2 of the Aldi Agadoo saga. We had Push Pineapple, now we've got Shake the Tree, and it's Orange Infused IPA coming in at, what did I even say? That says 4.2% ABV. As you'd expect, the can is orange with slices of orange on it. Again, from the Hop Foundry, part of their founder's batch. Shake the Tree, Orange Infused IPA, no ingredients, slightest bit of allergy advice just saying that it contains wheat and barley. No information about where it was brewed, just says specially produced for Aldi in Warwickshire. Yeah, so there you go. So we had the Pineapple Milkshake IPA, which I thought was quite decent. So let's try this 4.2% ABV Orange Infused IPA. There is the pour. Again, this one was £1.09, so pretty reasonable. There it is. Shake the Tree. It looks very similar to the pineapple one, to be fair. Copper in colour, thin head. Again, it's not the most white. It's a very thin head. It's like almost just slightly off white. But the light is shining on that. Really, very minimal carbonation rolling up the glass on this one. Clear as you like. It looks exactly the same as the pineapple one. Yeah, let's get our nose in, see if we can get a smell. I expected a bit more from the aroma. Not really getting much, to be honest. There's like a slight sort of candied sugar type aroma. I'm not really getting orange. Not really getting orange juice. Or there's no any fruit aroma to it really. It kind of reminds me of like a boiled sweet, like an orange boiled sweet. The sort of sweets you have to suck on for ages just to kind of soften up a little bit before you can break them up with your teeth, you know. There's a very slight candied sugar aroma to it, but no real fruit, unfortunately. I'm not getting anything else, to be honest with you. That's a pretty rubbish aroma. Let's get a taste. Cheers. Slight citrus bitterness to it. Not very sweet though. Thin bodied. Bit more carbonation on this one than the pineapple one. But again, you'd expect that because it's not a lactose infused beer. Now this one's nowhere near as good. The aroma, there's nothing there. Slightest sort of artificial candied sugar type smell with it. But it's, again, it fades really quick. Slightest bit of citrus to it. But orange isn't jumping out at me at all. If anything, it's more sort of grapefruit. If anything, it's slightly citrusy, but not a nice citrus. There's no sweetness to it. It's all kind of the back end of the citrus scale. It's more bitter than anything else. No, it's not good. It's not a good IPA. and it's not a good orange infused IPA. Like I say, there's a slightest kind of grapefruit, bitter citrus hit to it at the back end. Other than that, there's nothing going on. So this is going to be a slightly shorter one. So Push Pineapple definitely wins. The first part of the Agadoo Saga was definitely the better one. You could skip the sequel. You can cut it now if you want. This is very forgettable. I don't even know what's going on with it. Again, there's no ingredients, so I can't even say, you know, if there was anything meant to have gone into it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this one at all, personally. Yeah, I just get the slightest, as my palate's kind of acclimatising to it. I mean, there is just that slightest bit of sort of candied sugar, but it's so faint. There's barely any sweetness to this beer whatsoever. And there's just a little bit of sort of citrusy bitterness at the back end as it goes down. But compared to the other one, this is poor. Yeah, the Push Pineapple was much better than this one. Yeah, done with that. It's not unpleasant. I'm not going to chuck it down the sink. I will neck the rest of that. But I mean, I gave the pineapple one a 7.5 out of 10 because I think it nailed the pineapple milkshake style. This, I mean, it says it's an orange infused IPA. I mean, it's not a good IPA, and there's no orange in it, really. So it's a massive fail in that sense. So I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. There is a bit of citrus bitterness there, but it's not orange. It's more grapefruit. It's not a good IPA. I wouldn't bother spending the money. I know it's cheap, but I personally wouldn't buy it again. But I would go get the pineapple one again. That was interesting. So I do recommend that. So from the Agadoo Saga, that's what I'm going to call it now. The Agadoo Saga, the Push Pineapple is worth it. That's worth it. That's decent. That's an interesting beer, and well worth the £1.9p. This, however, is a poor sequel, a poor follow-up. Not worth the money. So there you go. So yeah, 3 out of 10 for Shake the Tree. I hope you've enjoyed this Agadoo Saga. It's been thrilling from start to finish. I'm sure you'll agree. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're keeping safe. My friends in America, I feel terrible for what's going on out there at the moment. My brother's in California and says it's been going absolutely mad the last few nights. Keep safe, guys. Look after each other. Look after yourselves. And until my next one, you take care.